some sleight of hand tricks.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And here we are on the Dalton Highway map. So it's a 1-to-1 map, so 1-to-1 scale. You can't put it in with ATS. It's one of those ones where you just start a new profile with the map installed in a mod order. And I've explained how to do it before. I have tutorials on setting one up. If they've aged poorly or whatever and you think you need another one, I can always do it. But anyway, if we look at the map, it's going to look like this is all there is on it. And it's 1-to-1, so that's a heck of a lot of driving. It would take you a long time. There's Coldfoot. In Chandler Station, we don't see that. These pump stations. Galbraith Lake Airport, we don't see that stuff, but we do eventually get all the way up to Prudhoe Bay with north to Alaska. But this is looking way more detailed. And boy, I wonder if I'll ever make it all the way up there. That's a lot of driving. And with my limited time to spend on it, we'll see what we do. So we are going 54 miles. 55 it says here, up to the pump station. So this may be a two-part trip. So I'm going to note the time here and we'll see how we're doing. But I don't think we're going to get the 54 miles in the usual video time of 30 minutes to 40 minutes. So we'll look at where we're at 20 miles and make a decision. So, and this is it. Well, let's go back to the map for a second. I'll show you where I've been on it. Oops. Oh, it doesn't show what I've driven. Oh, yeah, here. So, well, why doesn't it show I drove? Here. Yeah. Drove around here. And what happened over here? Oh, yeah, this was setting up the map. I was loaded here, and I had to take a load there. But as you'll see in the tutorial, if you watch how to set these up, or a new profile from scratch, and then use the TSSE tool to get your money in garages, instead of turning right, I drove by the Kenworth dealership to discover it, and then went down there and delivered the load, and Joe did all the save things and whatnot, fired up TSSE tool, and here we are. I discovered a dealership so I could buy the mod truck that I put in my profile. So it's a small profile. I forgot to put a light mod in it, Pizzster's lights, or something for Pinga. It's Pizzster's Roger's Lowboy, and it's Pinga's truck. And I thought, well, why not? Let's just mix it up. Right here. You see the stiletto doesn't work right on that sleeper, or that cabinet. It's kind of a bummer, but oh well. Man, feels like I got the trailer brakes on. 50,000 pounds. Uh-oh. Jeez. Trouble finding the gear there. Oops, missing textures. Or there had some kind of weird party in there. I only have a couple skins working for this truck right now. So I Put the stiletto skin in. Oh, I think that's supposed to be purple. Fire department in purple. Traffic circle. Should be driving. Oops. Oh, I don't have a. Darn, I don't have the pivot cam mod in here. Shoot. Well, that's really a bummer. I guess we're gonna have to do this view when we want to see the scenery. So, it's not often I've run the Rogers with just, you know, 2 or 3 axles. I usually have a stinger on it or something, or that flip axle on the back. And today here we are, just the 3 axles. Now what I'm running here is a test trailer. I think I might have mentioned it before. It's got a reduced amount of poly counts been reduced to get better frame rates. And I can't see a darn thing different about the trailer. Yeah, we're definitely not going to drive all the way there. We've gone 2 miles. So this is a free map. It's on Truckee. And Pups, Dr. Pups from, well, you probably know him from my Discord, our Discord, made this cargo mod so we can get loads on the Rogers. Pretty nice of them. Darn, a traffic light. It'd be nice to be on the roof. We look around and see some of these prefabs. Look, oh, a McDonalds. So my kids used to call it when they were little, Old Donalds. I guess that was from, you know, kindergarten and grade 1 or whatever, singing Old McDonald's Farm or whatever. So it was, well, till I don't know what grade they were in when they got it sorted out. It was kind of cute though. All right, I have a feeling we're out of town now. Oh no, another light. It's red. And we're turning left. Oh boy. So I didn't put a transmission mod in. So I got a pretty tall 18 speed in here. 325 gears. Farmer's Loop. Man, this might be a 3-part video. Definitely not going to be one, so... Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the... oh, man, I got to tell you, yeah, I'm impressed with the lengths the Pizzster is going to reduce poly count on after the Rogers trailer. And before the next, before the next update to the truck, this truck is going to be gone over too. Because there's a whole bunch of areas on the truck that things that you don't even really notice or see. Not on this truck, this is Pinga's, but on Pizzster's. Excuse me, there's just parts and things that don't need a high poly count. You can't tell the difference. But by default, when it was, they were building it, it wasn't a consideration to tone some of those down. It's just, it's like when you're creative and you're going at something, you're just in build mode. And in hindsight, looking back, he's found a lot of areas to reduce the poly, so it's really going to help the guys with, PCs that aren't killer. It's going to be really nice. And I said it before, and I think that's pretty good, really good. To go back and revisit something and not just keep moving on and say, oh, well, that's done. If having the attitude to say, well, I can make that better. And I think I will. That's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to see the result of that effort. Oh, I wonder if I have cabin reverberation turned on. Is that what all that racket is? This is a brand new profile from scratch. That would be gameplay, I think. Camera, trailer. No. Interface, audio. Roger. Where would that be? Reverb effect of the environment. Let's turn that off. I should... Oh, yeah, get that off. Okay. It's going to sound better now. That was quite a racket we had going there. That's much better. I was trying to figure out what heck motor I put in it. I thought I put Z-Mod's 3406 in it, and I wasn't recognizing it with all that stuff turned on. Well, now that we're out here on the highway, we should be able to start knocking some miles off. Oh, there's 3 versions of the game now. You can have a... I gotta understand the ramifications, but a 3-hour, a 5-hour, and a 10-hour. And I didn't install any of those mods, so I imagine I'm at some kind of default thing where it's just going to take forever to get somewhere. So we'll just have to see how that goes. And before I do the next episode, I will tune up the mod profile a bit, get some lights in, and transmission mod, so I can get a bit better. Like, I'd like to have a 355 or even 370 for this, but I got a 325 or a 326, whatever it is, and it's not doing the job. Long climb. Oh yeah, it's fairly steep. I should take a photo. Uh-oh. Crap, what did I do? Oh, jeez. That was weird. I don't normally stop to take a photo from outside of the truck like that. Probably gonna have to take another photo somewhere, but we'll wait and see. We can get a scenic, bunch of scenery in the background and take a longer shot. All right, let's make some time here. Got fines turned off. The fog is having a weird effect, but I think SCS does it too. Like, you don't see into the distance really well. I'd like to be able to go, like, I mean, we're 18 minutes in, 15 minutes of driving. Oh man. Glad we got by all those guys, but there's a lot more ahead of us. Hey, there's the Alaska pipeline. Or if that's indeed what that one is. They have them up in the air like that to keep them out of the ground, where the heaving and freezing and thawing and everything puts a lot of strain on them. What is he slowing? What? Oh, he's doing that because I was in the fast lane, I guess. Would have been happy to get in behind you, buddy. Figured I was in mortal danger. Yeah, we still have 46 miles to go. So we got 9 miles. I think we can take this another 15 or 20 minutes, see how far we go. Be really nice. I don't see it happening, but didn't realize the speed limit on this highway was going to be 55. You know what Sammy Hagar says? Oh, yikes. Oh, that's convenient. Yeah, so you may notice, like with these maps, when you're on a one-to-one, you kind of choose the time of day you want to drive in, and you're in it for a while. I don't want to say anything to jinx myself, but has anybody seen any oncoming traffic yet? Just trying to see around the corner here. Fox. Oh, he's turning off. See ya. Oh, there's oncoming traffic. It's the feds. Oh, geez. We gotta run on this guy, but it's not worth it. Go for it, then get into trouble, and everybody stops or slows down, and yeah, so just to run through the scenario, like you put the map mod in your load order. You put, if you want to use a trailer other than SCS trailers, you put pups mod in there. And whatever truck mod you want to run, or if you just want to run SCS stuff, no problem. If you want engine mods, any of the mods you think you're going to need to get going in the game. And if you don't use mods at all, fair play, just no mods. But you do have to put the map in, and the modules of the map. It's got the 4 parts, so just like any, it's going to have the assets, a definition, a map, and a materials. And so you can have those 4 pieces, just like ProMods Canada. And then there's, what is it, heavy haul and, oh crap, what was the other one? 2 modules that help with the loads. And then I have pups on top of that. So, yeah, you do that. You put that in your mod folder, or if you don't like a really big mod folder, you can always create a new one. You call it map or mods Dalton. Put everything in it. Man, we're not going fast enough to make a pass, are we? We better wait for it downhill. Oh, I'm making him want to. Yes, stayed out of there too long. Got him to slow down. My bad. So anyway, you do that, then you start a new profile, call it whatever you want, and there's a little button when you're creating the profiles to the bottom left. It says mods, so you can, or mod manager or something like that. You click that, you go in and you put all the mods you're going to need into it. You have to put the map mods in at the very least, or it's not going to work. And then what you do is when you go out of there, now you'll see the option where it would say, I don't know, America or what, North America, whatever the map was. by default, you now have it's highlighted, and you can hit the drop down and you'll see Dalton now as an option. And yeah, you select it and go in. Start your day. If you use a lot of peripherals like I do for your control set, you would go into an old profile, copy the top three folders, the top three folders, not files. There's one at the top, I can't remember what it is, but the top three folders, copy them and put them in this new profile in your profiles, and you have all your controls and everything will be right there. Then you go and do your first job and drive by the dealership, discover the dealership on the way if you've got a mod truck you want to buy. That's key. I said name the profile or the mod folder mod Dalton, but then what you have to do before you name it mod, you have to go and take your mod folder and name it mod original or something. Then you can take the Dalton off the Dalton one. That's if you're going to do that separate. If you're not worried about it, fire them all into your mod folder and ignore that. Geez, that guy can get going way better when he gets over a hill, but he slows down way more on a hill, I think, than I would. Oh, but frustrating. And there's a winter version of this too, where everything's just covered in snow and the road's covered in snow. I'm gonna have to try it. I don't have the diffs to carry that speed in 18th gear. Something else coming up here, Hilltop or something like that. I guess I should put my beacons on. This thing does stick off the deck a little bit. Hilltop. And what do we got? Fuel. Service. Probably rest. Yeah, it looks like rest too. Nice. Well, that's weird how those trees in the sky are freaking out up there. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my dedicated server. Is what I was going to put on it. The independent owner operator guys are setting up another server. It's going to have all that stuff on it. They can have 4 trucks I really like, and that I was thinking of just putting 3 of them on here. But the FLX, Dom's 379. Geez, what were the other 2? You know, popular trucks. And they're gonna put, you know, that's gonna be their key mods and that. And I was gonna do an FLX, Dom's 379, and Pizzsters. No, I don't. I think, yeah, I wasn't sure on Pizzsters at that time. But what I was thinking is maybe what I'll do is, nobody else is running one right now that I know. I've got the freeware server. The independent owner operators guys have a free server. They got a Ruta server. They're gonna have one with those vintage. Ooh. I went over the speed there. So what I'm thinking I could do, maybe I'll do a Pizzster one. As starting, I think, I'm not when we're starting it. It might be starting next month. For you who've been on my Discord for quite a while, remember we were doing monthly Pizzster trailer giveaways. And it looks like what we're going to be doing is working with Pizzster and Damo and doing a truck a month giveaway and potentially a trailer a week. Like just cycle a different trailer every week until we've gone through them all and then start again. Because it's been quite a while, and when my Discord was smaller, we were doing the, you know, it was a photo competition, and it would end up where it was like the same 7-8 guys at the top of the photo competition all the time. And so they'd already, you know, won. Everybody had the trailer, and it was going down the line, and you'd have to get to the 9th or 10th, 12th place finisher in the photo contest to give the trailer away. So we kind of saturated what we were doing with it, with the number of users we had. So it wasn't really working out very good. And so what we ended up doing was, well, it kind of just all fell apart. So the plan going forward to reinvigorate it, like we have over 1,800 members now, and it's great. So, and a whole bunch of those members weren't around when we were doing that. So we're going to do another opportunity, but this time it's just going to be a draw. And the stipulation is, if you have the trailer or the truck that is being, well, the truck is obvious, it is the 389. If you have the truck, don't enter the draw, because you're not going to win it. Because you're registered with Pizzster when you buy the truck. So it's a known thing. If your name comes up and you put it in, well, we check it against, oh no, you've already got it, so it has to go to the next guy anyway. You don't get to win it and gift it to somebody else, because we're trying to gift it to somebody in the Discord who doesn't have it. Same for the trailers. So, but I think that's pretty cool. I'm happy to see that happening again. So maybe to that end, set up a dedicated server, and guys who have the Pizzster stuff could keep it pretty simple. The truck and a couple trailers maybe, or we'll figure out how to run that. But yeah, but I'd like to see, I should have been thinking and took a swing at this guy a long time ago. Just gonna check that road. Oh, corner coming up here. Oh, and the feds. Oh, good thing we're over in this lane. So we are approaching 32 miles left. I think we will go halfway. I think we'll go 27 miles and call it quits wherever or whatever we see for a rest area. There's one coming right up here. It's too soon. Or maybe not. Actually, where is this? Because it took us a long time to get out of town. Well, it's like we're driving right through it and I'm not seeing it. Oh, what's here? Here we go. We'll make this our halfway point. Maybe it'll, the fog will lift for part 2. We can get a snack, look at that. There's a ranger there. I'll hang out in here till he leaves. Kind of in his way. Oh well. Well, that's cool. It's a nice road. Really like the road. My first impression is that the scenery isn't on par with North to Alaska. That has, spectacular scenery. The trees are all nice. They look kind of randomly spaced and stuff, but the undergrowth is missing. That really kind of brings it all to life. But there we are. Pizzster's Roger with the poly count reduced and running really well. I think at the state, as of Sunday, I think Pizzster still had 2 more of the cargo to go through and reduce poly on. And I don't know if that's one of them or not. I don't know which 2 he had left. So things are looking up. I think things are really looking up with, God, why does that do that? But anyway, long story short, good, things are coming. 2025 looks to be a banner year for ATS and what we're trying to do at Goggles 56 Discord and with all of the skin plans and boy, oh boy, there's a lot going on. So yeah, as always, take care guys. We'll catch you in the next one and bye for now. Oh, if you hadn't done it and you enjoyed the video, hit the like at the very least and maybe even subscribe if you haven't. So take care. Bye for now.
Good need for them sleight of hand tricks.